Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. GH spoilers. Is Sonny Corinthos on his way out of Port Charles General Hospital? GH spoilers report Sonny Corinthos Maurice Benard may be winding down his time spent in Port Charles, and it might not end the way decades-long fans are hoping for. Maurice Benard has not shied away from telling the truth about his long-standing stint on GH. He grew tired and downright exhausted by playing the same angry man for so many years. He wanted to showcase a more dynamic side of Sonny and play a man who had more compassion and love than just sometimes. He got that wish when Sonny became Mike in Nixon Falls. Coming back from that wasn't easy, splicing angry mob mastermind Sonny back into the mix. He was able to temper the old Sonny with a mixture of the new guy he grew to be while he was away. However, the most recent version of Sonny is far more like the angry guy we always knew, and reluctantly, that many fans admittedly missed. Now that we see possible jail time in Sonny's future and a serious mental health spiral ahead, could it be that Sonny's time in Port Charles and on GH is coming to an end? It's not news to any diehard GH fan that Benard was ready to leave GH years ago if he wasn't given the liberty to be a bit softer with his character. Letting Sonny age more gracefully into a gentler man was his ideal, and we've seen that play out on screen over the last 3 years. But all good things must come to an end, and eventually, we will see Benard part ways with the soap one way or another. Whether he leaves on his own terms the way Anthony Geary Luke Spencer has, or he rides this out until the very end of his life, remains to be seen. Fans are starting to suspect Benard is teeing Sonny up to go away, and that it might mean Benard is readying to welcome some time off, permanent or otherwise. We've seen Sonny in the courtroom more times than we can count over the years. Every time, his famed attorney Diane Miller Carolyn Hennessy gets him cleared of all charges and Sonny goes home a free man. This time may finally be different though. Cyrus Renault Jeff Kober has gone on the record with his account of being brutally beaten by Sonny. Hospital records confirm the beating, though there's not enough evidence Sonny did it. But Dex Heller Evan Hofer confessed to Sonny having ordered him to finish the job when Cyrus was in the hospital. As more evidence continues to pile up, and Mayor Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis and Police Commissioner Anna Devane Finola Hughes go all in on going after him, fans are worried this time may be the last time for Sonny and he might not leave the courtroom to go home. Jason Morgan's Steve Burton return to Port Charles could be setting the stage for him to take over Sonny's empire. If Sonny goes away, he and Carly Spencer Laura Wright could once again reign over the 5 families and the majority of the mob territories in Port Charles. Fans are dying to see that power couple back in action and finally having the chance to give a relationship together a real shot. Sonny being hauled off to prison would change the lives of many people in Port Charles, and many fans claim they'd never be the same. Say it isn't so. Right? Do you think Sonny is gearing up to leave us longing for more? Stay tuned for more GH news and spoilers to see how this plays out. Title: The Tumultuous Tide, Sonny Corinthos' departure from Port Charles. In the picturesque coastal town of Port Charles, where the waves of drama crash against the shores of everyday life, there's a storm brewing, a storm that threatens to sweep away one of the town's most enduring figures, Sonny Corinthos. As whispers circulate and rumors swirl like leaves caught in a tempest, the question on everyone's lips is Sonny Corinthos on his way out of Port Charles? For decades, Sonny has been a towering presence in the community, his name synonymous with power, loyalty, and, of course, trouble. As the don of the local mob, he has ruled with an iron fist, navigating the treacherous waters of organized crime with a mix of cunning and ruthlessness. But now, it seems that Sonny's reign may be coming to an end. The catalyst for Sonny's potential departure lies in a series of recent events that have rocked Port Charles to its core. A bitter rivalry with rival mobster Cyrus Renault has escalated to dangerous levels, leaving a trail of bloodshed and betrayal in its wake. As tensions mount and alliances shift, Sonny finds himself facing threats from all sides, his once unshakable grip on power slipping through his fingers like grains of sand. But it's not just external forces that threaten Sonny's future in Port Charles. Within his own family, cracks have begun to appear. His marriage to Carly, once a rock-solid foundation, is showing signs of strain under the weight of secrets and lies. Meanwhile, his children, both biological and adopted, are struggling to find their place in the world, torn between their loyalty to their father and their desire for independence. As Sonny grapples with these challenges, he finds himself at a crossroads, forced to confront the possibility that his time in Port Charles may be drawing to a close. But leaving behind the only life he's ever known won't be easy. It means saying goodbye to the power and prestige that he's spent a lifetime building, as well as the people who have stood by his side through thick and thin. Yet, despite the uncertainty that lies ahead, there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon. For Sonny, leaving Port Charles doesn't have to mean the end. It could be a new beginning, a chance to start fresh and leave behind the ghosts of his past. With the love and support of his family, he may find the strength to forge a new path, one untainted by violence and corruption. But as Sonny weighs his options and contemplates his future, the clock is ticking. In the shadows, unseen forces are gathering, ready to pounce at the first sign of weakness. And in a town as unforgiving as Port Charles, one wrong move could be Sonny's last. As the sun sets on another day in Port Charles, the question remains, is Sonny Corinthos destined to fade into the annals of history, or will he rise from the ashes like a phoenix, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the winds of change are blowing, and Sonny Corinthos may soon find himself swept away on the tumultuous tide. But amidst the chaos and uncertainty, there are whispers of a different fate for Sonny Corinthos. Some say that he is simply biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment to reclaim his throne. Others speculate that he is planning to leave Port Charles behind for good, seeking refuge in a far-off land where his past sins can't follow him. And then there are those who believe that Sonny's fate is intertwined with that of his family, and that whatever path he chooses, it will be driven by love and loyalty above all else. As the days turn into weeks and the weeks into months, the tension in Port Charles reaches a fever pitch. Every shadow seems to hold a secret, every whisper a clue to Sonny's fate. And through it all, the man himself remains an enigma, his intentions shrouded in mystery. But one thing is for certain, whatever happens next, the legacy of Sonny Corinthos will echo through the streets of Port Charles for years to come. So is Sonny Corinthos truly on his way out of Port Charles? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, his departure, if it comes to pass, will leave a void that can never be filled. For better or for worse, Sonny Corinthos is an integral part of the tapestry of Port Charles, a figure whose presence will be felt long after he is gone. And as the town braces itself for whatever the future may hold, one question lingers in the air like a silent prayer: what will become of Sonny Corinthos?